Hello, Team 101. Dr. C ringing in. Good job yesterday on Thursday in spite of the heat. I think we got a lot done. All right. And for demonstrative purposes, I think we did get a lot done. In other words, you're starting to see tangibly how these things actually play out. First thing I want to do is I want you to look at this rubric, which I utilize and will be utilizing for all of your written assignments. Now, we did discuss the possibility of a quiz here and there. Always be prepared because I just may do that because I need you to be able to retain, okay, a lot of information, all right? Not everything, but you need to be retain it in order to be able to apply it. So we have to tie those shoelaces right together. Understanding what a term means, okay, understanding how cases develop, there's terminology associated with that, all right? And I would not be doing my job if I didn't hold you accountable to that. So there may be a pop quiz. There may be a quiz on Monday at 3:30. So keep that in mind. We'll talk about that in a minute. But first, let's take a look at the rubric. Now, this is what I use, all right? And this is what you use in order to fulfill your responsibilities, in order to demonstrate that you understand and you comprehend what's expected of you, not by me, but this is what the profession, the discipline, I don't care if it's human services, criminal psychology, criminal justice, policing, corrections, it doesn't matter. We always have to be so clear, okay, unequivocally clear, so we are never misunderstood. Articulation of response is number one. Okay, look at each one of these. I believe I sent this to you. If not, I will do that anyway. I'll do it again just to make sure everyone gets this. So when you are writing your assignments, as we get closer towards the middle of the term, right, you will have something to do that will involve writing. It will definitively, you'll be able to utilize some resources, but you have to write well. Why? I'm insisting upon that because that's really, it's just what the discipline demands. And you are at a university, studying at a university, and you want to be better tomorrow than you are today. So you want metacognition needs to be evaluated. In other words, you're demonstrating that you are pulling in as much information as you can and you can make sense of it. Okay, you understand the world itself and the discipline. Engagement, critical thinking, and APA. Now, when you turn in your homework assignments, please put your name on it, and it will always be 12 font. Now, I'm going to hold you to that name and 12 font. Okay, why? Because that is standard expectations. Those are standard expectations. You have to put your name on it. I have no idea otherwise who it is, per se. And number two, you want 12 font is the APA requirement for all university writing assignments, papers, and otherwise. So you have to get involved in that. So what are we going to look at here? What I want you to be, you may be held responsible for these, okay? In addition to the homework assignment that I just sent out, it's in the announcements. I want you to look at, we started doing this, I want you to understand this, which will require you to read it, and we will answer questions as it comes up. This is talking about case development. What has to happen, all right, for a case to proceed success, at least with some element of success or expectations of success? So you need to know your 5 elements, okay, and what these are. Make sure you look into the book, and it will help explain it to you, and then I will help do that too as well. Best way to do that is through actual case examples, case studies, or what do you want to call it, in the classroom. So make sure what these are. Now, intent. What is intent? And we'll go over these, but I want you to know them. And I may, like I said, throw a little quiz your way to just keep everybody on their toes. And then we'll talk about the concept of strict liability. So you want to know this. You want to know this. What is a defense? And let's go all the way down to just about right here. And then we will move on to other parts of the actual text. Reading, a great question came up yesterday relative to reading. Okay, now yes, there's going to be an element of fluidity to the syllabus. I'm going to make some modification in order to be able to best serve you, okay, as it pertains to the demands of the profession. Okay, and so it'll help build your writing and research skills. You're going to need them as you progress. You're already in a number of courses. You probably heard this from other professors, instructors, etc. Okay, so read, okay, each and every chapter as you go. I don't care if you read the whole book at once, but you know what we're covering each week. So make sure you read and maybe reread or review. Okay, textbooks are not going away. Neither is content, and I really, like I said, I want a nice balanced professional relationship so that when we have a discussion, you know what I'm talking about, and then I know that you know what I'm talking about. Okay? So be prepared on Monday. You'll have a homework assignment. Any questions about that? The easiest way to get a hold of me is by phone. I also don't have a number of submissions for homework 1. I know a couple of people have approached me with some issues they're overcoming. I understand that, but if I don't hear from you, there's nothing I can do, okay? Amnesty notwithstanding, but I need to hear from you if you are having problems submitting the first homework. So make sure that I do have all that I can see. If I missed one, I need to know as well. All right. So your responsibility is to make sure that I receive your homework, or you at least contact me if there are some issues. Okay. So any questions, let me know. I'm available this weekend. Give me a call and I'll see you Monday.